We are emergency care. We are first responders. When minutes count, we are here. We are faith.
Jamie Henson. Last week, of course, Coach Corner was off last week. You had Graham won that game and then came into the big rivalry in the area, the Battle of Big Sandy. An exciting game from all reports, but didn't come out your way in the end. Definitely
an exciting game. And in fact, both games were. The Graham game and the Decatur game both went down to the wire, went down to some plays there at the very end of the game. For Graham, we were able to make the plays and come away with the win. Against Decatur, we weren't and walked away with a pretty tough loss.
The Battle Big Sandy, I mean, it carries a lot of emotion. Your guys, you don't think you have any problem getting your guys up and ready for that. Everybody wants to win a game like that. Give us your sideline perspective of that game.
Well, first of all, it's a great atmosphere. It's a lot like the Texas OU game that, whether it's played in Bridgeport or whether it's played in Decatur, the crowds are going to be about even. Everybody is excited about the game, and it just has a great atmosphere to it. Both teams played really hard. And it was a well-played game.
Worked through some injuries with your team. What's the health of the team like at this point moving forward?
Well, we're first of all we're missing some really good players, and we're missing them in many ways. But the kids that have had to step up and play those roles are doing a good job. They're fighting hard through it. I thought a lot of those guys played really well in the Decatur game, but we're missing some good seniors that we wish were out there. And of course, they'd be dying to be out there too. But that's sometimes that's just part of football. If we could have come away with the win Friday, then it seemed like we really were able to come through it well. We weren't able to, so you can look at that either way.
1-1 district play. You got Mineral Wells coming up. Your guys had to be, of course, disappointed. Everybody wants to win a game like this rivalry the past weekend. Do your guys put that behind them and get ready for this as a tough match coming up Friday?
Well, we have to. Mineral Wells is one of the better teams, definitely maybe one of the most talented teams in our district and one of the more talented teams in the area. So we don't have a week to try to get over the big loss. We're going to have to get back up on that saddle and get ready here in the next 3 days of work and get ready for a big game. And we don't want the loss to Decatur to cascade into us playing poorly the next few games from it. And that's a challenge. It's a mental challenge. It was an emotional loss. So we're going to have to really fight through that to get ourselves back up and play just as hard against Mineral Wells.
Best of luck to you as you move into the tough heart of your district play.
You bet.
Henson, a couple of your standout players from that very tough game on Friday night. Introduce these guys so we can visit with them.
Well, this morning we've got two of our senior linemen with us. Next to you is senior Efrain Huerta. Efrain plays our left offensive tackle position. He's not a real big guy, but he's been doing a great job in there at that left tackle position. And next to me here is Blas Hernandez. Blas is our nose guard. Blas has been kind of fighting through some foot injuries this year, but has been playing really good, and especially the last 2 weeks against Graham and Decatur had really big games for us.
Terrific, Coach. We'll spend a couple minutes visiting with these guys. Size is not everything, is it?
No, sir. I try hard every play, and almost every guy is bigger than me, but I
make up for it.
Yeah, it does. The speed.
Well, terrific. Give us, again, we were chatting before the interview, tough game on Friday night. Everybody wants to win, a rivalry like the Battle of Big Sandy. Didn't go your way, but it certainly could have. It was a tough game. Give us your perspective from down on the field.
Well, my perspective is, it's a bad loss, but, we, as a team, we went out there and we tried our hardest. That's the main thing. Like they said, we're a family. We go out there, we play for each other. Even if we didn't come out a win, we went out there and tried our hardest.
What a great attitude. How do you put this behind you, get ready for what is going to amount to another really tough game for you guys Friday night with Mineral Wells?
Just got to get back out there today in the practice field and practice 3 good days of practice and see what happens Friday.
Is it tougher to put a game like this because of the emotion that is tied into this game? Is it tougher for you to put this kind of a game behind you?
Yeah, it was pretty tough, the loss, so it took me till Saturday to get over it. But now I'm ready to go back out there today and see what happens.
Somehow I think Coach will help you get over it.
Oh, yeah, we got Coach Hart and Coach James out there. All the coaches are going to get us out there practicing, getting ready for Friday night.
Yeah, terrific. You got Mineral Wells coming up. You guys spent a lot of time on the football field. even during the summertime. What do you like to do when you're off the field?
Work, try to make the money, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's a great idea. You're seniors. You thinking about football? At the college level?
Not right now.
Yeah. How about you?
Right now, no, just looking to get into college.
What do you like to do when you're off the field?
Just pretty much work, hang out with some family, go out with friends, common team.
Absolutely. Yeah. How much time a week do you spend on Facebook?
24/7. I'm just kidding.
Coach is in the room now. Careful.
Couple hours.
Yeah. How about you?
Not that much, about 2-3 hours. That's it.
A day?
No, per week.
Okay, good. He qualified that. All right, guys. Best of luck to you in this tough one coming up Friday night with Mineral Wells.